Okay, so we're gonna kick off with some prayer to get us going, and then we will kind of catch up on a couple of things I'm really excited about. So, dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for today. I thank you for just what you're doing and offering us, and just guidance in this business, Lord God, and just our vulnerability in sharing just about you through fitness and about you through nutrition and about and how you fuel us in our mindset. And God, I just thank you. I thank you for just bringing these women together and just being present with all of us. In your holy name I pray. Amen. Okay. So a couple of things that we're gonna get kicked off. I want you guys to write down these dates because I am wanting people on calls. I'm wanting people on team calls, but here's the thing. This takes away from my family too. And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to support everybody and all of their needs and what they need, and making sure that I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's acting up. But anyway, going on with their needs, and then just making sure that you guys, I am there for you in the best way possible. I can't do anything for you if you are not willing to do for yourself. So these are the dates that I have written down for team calls that I want you to write down. So obviously today is the 15th, the 29th. So we're going to finish this month strong. We haven't had, I think we've only had one team call anyway. That would put us at every other. And then the 5th and the 19th will be our team calls. And then the 26th will be our third team call. And that one we will choose like a movie night or some activity for all of us to just not be all about body, but for us to be part of more community, because that's what I want to bring to the table. Okay. So today, 15th, the 29th, the 5th, the 19th, and the 26th. I'm starting a second round of lava starting on Monday. So I'm going to see if I can get some people invited to that based off of my results already in 2 weeks. So I'm going to be sharing that. How are you guys feeling with sharing lava, doing lava? And maybe you're not doing lava, so you're doing another program. Like, what does that look like for you? And how are you guys sharing it? And how are you guys inviting to it?
So I just talked about it in my stories. And I was going to post some different like results and testimonials when we get off this call, and then post the slides again. I honestly have not gotten any interest from my polls. Even the people that I got for even my SE points for June,
Yeah.
I think none of them were from my polls.
Yeah.
But messaging people I got, 3 times. So anyways, I was gonna post results tonight. And I was gonna take my pictures tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And I will try to post them. I probably will not, so nobody hold your breath.
Okay. But are you sharing your wins about being down? Because I know that's something that you've been like a little discouraged on. And so you are winning in that point.
Yeah. And yeah, so I've definitely talked about, my weight is down, which is wild. And I don't see like a difference yet, but that comes later. So anyway, I just feel like it's so hard for me to share super positively about this program because I hate it. And I literally cry every single workout. And like, how do I?
You say it? You say that?
I did. I said that on my stories. So I'm like, you guys, I literally break down every program. Or like but it's like, if I'm watching that, I wouldn't be like, oh, that sounds so great.
But think about it. They're watching it and being like, okay, so she's crying because it's a mindset thing and she's powering through. And if she can make it through this program and change her mindset, how inspiring is that?
Yeah. So
it is inspiring. I
think
hated it the whole entire time. I complain about it every morning.
I literally like cuss and cry my way through every single one of these. And
Absolutely.
every time that I'm doing it and I'm like crying and I'm falling over, Bo comes up to me and he's like, you never have to do it again, but you just did it. Good job. Like, and I'm like, okay.
That's okay. Rachel, what about you? You got some wins.
Yeah, so I'm down 3.5 pounds, which is awesome. And I've been sharing that I'm doing lava, but I haven't directly invited to it because I'm more talking about my relaunch and inviting people to the free groups I'm doing.
Yep.
But like I talked in my stories today about being down, also talked about how I hate this and it's challenging, but I can see myself getting a little bit better each time. I've had a lot of people add me to your contact list, like reach out to me in September, all that. So I feel I feel excited about that. And so that's kind of where I'm at with inviting, talking about things. So yeah.
Okay. Courtney or Jody, whoever's next, what program are you guys doing? And then like, what results are you seeing personally and how are you sharing? Jump that at once.
I started body lava last Monday, but I ended up injuring my arms. My arm's already injured, but I just did it again. So I had to take a week off. So I did day 2 last night. It was over before I even knew it began. It was so short. It was awesome. I got into my stories and talked about it. I've been mainly focusing on nutrition since I started a low sodium diet. That's what I've been focusing on.
I'm telling you, girlfriend, this what I'm doing would be perfect for what you have because it covers all the boxes. Okay. Courtney Weaver. How are you sharing? What results are you seeing? Have you been inviting?
Doing lava. I just share my stories. I haven't done it for a couple days though. Maybe get back into it. And then I've just been trying to start conversations with all the new followers that I've been getting.
Because your reels are going viral.
Yeah. Yes.
You do make really good reels.
She does.
Like the reels queen.
I know. I need to figure out how to put other people's faces in them like you do. Maybe
That's
you
very
can,
easy.
maybe you can do a social media call for us next week.
That should be fine.
No pressure.
Yeah, that should be fine.
That way help us with content. I know you gave us that calendar. Have you guys been following her content calendar?
I am
was
not
super
completely
helpful.
honest. It looked really bomb, and then I just forgot about using it. But I did look over it and it looked great. So I need to pull it out again.
Okay, so I'm gonna highly encourage you. I'm gonna drop that into the push squad thread as well. So that we actually start using that because that's gonna get us traction. And obviously post your niche because Courtney, like I said, one of her reels has almost 1 million follows. Plus she's gotten popped off like with 27K or 20K views, however you want to say that. So obviously not all your content has to be based on like body to bring people into who you are and your network, right? So make sure that we're talking about that. Okay. How have invites been going? On a scale of 1 to 10, how have invites been going?
I've had a couple days where I was like on fire, like doing real good.
Yeah.
And then a couple days where I didn't invite anybody. So scale of 1 to 10, a 5, I guess.
I would say mine's a
Half and
5.
half.
Mine's a 5. I did really well.
I'm about 5 because I'll get, at the top of the roller coaster and be doing really well. And then,
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say, so what we're gonna do is FYI, we're gonna do 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, power hours. And then I'm willing to do some in the evening for those who can't do it, obviously, over their lunch.
Can you say that again? Monday through Friday, what time?
1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I can do that over my lunch, whatever. I can do it in the evenings too. My concern about evenings is I need people to show up for evenings. So I don't want to get on and not do a power hour when I can do it in the afternoon and then somebody not show up in the evenings. You guys, I've got to set my own boundaries and I have a really hard time setting boundaries. Like I have a hard time setting boundaries with you guys. I have a hard time setting boundaries with clients. And so I've got to be like, if you guys are saying you're going to do something or be something, I will 100% be there. But as soon as you don't show, like it's hard for me to make, like, if you're going to break my boundaries, I can't participate. Like I've got to be respectful of my husband's time too. And I haven't been as respectful the last 3.5 years. And I want to be, to an extent. Like I love this business. He knows I'm passionate about it. So he doesn't really care as much. But I know it bothers him like to take away from that. So if you guys want me to do evenings, I'm so willing to do evenings. But I just need to
I'll go.
What?
I'll go in the evening.
Okay. So there is that. But Monday through Fridays for sure is when we're at 1 p.m.
I'm definitely more of an afternoon power hour person.
Yeah.
It doesn't work well for my family's stage of life to do nighttime.
Yeah. And I can do power hours, Jody, in the evenings. Probably I'd have to look at my schedule on the days that I could officially do power hours in the evenings. But a majority of them will probably be like a Sunday power hour, a Thursday night power hour, a Friday night power hour, only because it's soccer season and Ashton is back to soccer Monday and Wednesday nights. And then we have Bible study on Tuesday nights.
Sure.
So it'd probably be Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
I can make that work.
In the evenings. And then Saturday mornings, I would like to start doing it before the team workout, but it's completely up to you or after. But I can do that early in the mornings. So, but I know people like to sleep in on Saturdays. Unfortunately, my kids don't. So that's why I do them early in the morning.
I could do a power hour on Saturday morning after the group workout.
So like
I'm not down for getting up for the group workout that early on Saturday, but I will do the power hour after.
So 7:30 power hour, 7:30 to 8:30. Would y'all be willing to do that for a Saturday power hour? So Jody, that'd be 9:30 your time on a Saturday. That's 5:30 your time, Rachel. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not
Just remember, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning to do a workout with you on Eastern time or on Western time. Just remember that.
I can't promise every Saturday, but I can do afternoon, like because it'll be 3 p.m. my time, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Because when it starts, like I work from home.
So that should be 1 p.m. your time. Monday through Friday should be
That's
11 a.m. your time.
Oh, then never mind. That's not gonna work.
That's 11.
Yeah, that's 11.
Nope.
I'm like, don't get me confused because I'm figuring it out.
Sorry, I know. Well, I can do 11 until school starts, but then once school starts,
We'll figure something else out.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, I can find there's a ongoing power hour that is through just like the body
Yes.
and that I
There's-
can join in the
There's
evenings.
always, like, if you guys are, I know, Jody, I need to get you the list of the power hours. Rachel, if you know where that is, the calendar for that.
Yeah,
will you drop
I'll look for it and I'll just put it in the mob text thread.
Yeah. Can we do that, please? That way
Yes.
Jody can access that and
Yeah.
get on those Zoom calls all the time. And then that, because she doesn't have Facebook, so that she can be a part of that too. If we can't do that evenings.
I think it's Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I'll see
Thanks.
if I can find it. I'm not exactly sure where it's at because it's like a monthly one. I don't know where it's at.
Also, okay, we'll move on from there. So sharing about lava, you guys should start sharing about your shakes. Okay. August is our shake thread, so we should be inviting to that for August. And I have like we can steal the Shakeology recipes from online. We'll drop the Shakeology recipe every single day. I'm just gonna do it in the Breaking Barriers thread, you guys. I'm not gonna create a different thread unless you think I need to create a different thread.
Or
The Shake a Day.
I personally would like to have a different thread for the Shake a Day because the people that I'm having say yes so far to the Shake a Day group are people that do not want to do body workouts.
Okay.
Like people that have adamantly told me no for years and are
Okay.
like, oh, but I would do something that's literally just the shakes.
Okay.
So I
Deal.
kind of don't want them to be like turned off since I'm like
Yep.
slowly reeling them in.
Yeah. I
If
mean,
that
I'll
makes
probably duplicate those things in like days that we can post and duplicate it in Breaking Barriers, just
Because
getting
we'll have
everybody.
the lava group done, right?
What?
Wait, when does lava finish?
Lava doesn't end for 4 more weeks, but we just started week 3. It's gonna be overlap. It's
Okay.
gonna
So
be
it goes
overlap.
till like August, the second week of August, I think.
Yeah. So it's 2 weeks. There'll be 2 weeks of overlap for the shake group.
Okay. August 12th. Is that when we're gonna be done?
Is
Wait,
that when we're finishing?
3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll be done on the 9th or the 10th.
Yeah, we started the 1st of July.
So we start a new group on the 12th. August 12th would be a new program.
Yes, that's where I do believe we're doing 21 Day Fix.
Yes.
I've never done that program before. I'm really scared.
How have you never done it?
I can't stand Autumn's voice up until she came out with 4 weeks for everybody.
You and Bo are the same person.
I can't stand her voice. It is painfully terrible.
Bo
And she
hates
got
it.
better as she's gotten older, thank the Lord. And 9-week control freak
Well-
was tolerable because she was doing the workouts with you, so she couldn't talk, and that was wonderful.
Well, what if we did the 21-day fix super block? Because that was more recent and she's doing the work with you.
No, because I want people to have the results from 21 Day Fix. Because everybody's
for the full
results I'm
21
seeing
days.
is
Oh, my
from
light turned
21 Day.
That's true.
Forgot my light was a motion sensor.
Okay. So don't forget. Okay. Now I want to go into like what are things that you need help with? Like what are things that you want to do? And then I have a list of things that I are going to get expectations and standards from because it's going to help me be accountable with that too. So what do you guys need help with? What do you guys need encouragement with? How can I serve you? How can your coach serve you? What does that look like for you?
Doing the power hours is helpful for me to focus because I get so distracted, like we all do, I'm sure, but I get so distracted by 4 kids, 6 and under, and I just, I just get distracted. So then I will come to like 3 days later, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't invited anybody in 3 days. Like I just forget. I truly do.
Okay.
So things like that is really helpful for me. Even just like the other day when you and I were both just like on our phones on FaceTime.
Yep.
Like not even the screen on, just having that where I was like, I can't go over there and read my book because I'm on FaceTime and I'm inviting people.
Yeah.
Like even just that simple was helpful.
Okay. Anybody else? There.
I loved I mean, I need help with content ideas. So just like, because I'm trying to build up like the body focused account that I made. But like I still post on my other one too, but I'm just not posting my daughter on the public account. But yeah, like I need help with like what to post, how to not feel like I'm trying to be animated in the morning, you guys, and it's hard. I feel like I look so miserable when I'm talking to people, and I'm like, I don't feel how I look. I promise.
So get on and talk later in the day. Don't talk in the morning. I
Yeah.
honestly do not talk in the morning. If you guys watch my stories, I don't unless I'm out walking. Like I do not talk in the morning unless I'm out walking because 99% of the time I'm half naked because I'm breastfeeding and my kids are all tiny. So I'm wandering around the house in a bra and like my husband's boxers.
Somebody naked.
I'm like, I look terrible. I feel terrible. I'm tired. And so I don't talk on my stories first thing in the morning.
Have you ever
I-
heard me talk in the morning? When
You-
I've just
I want-
woken up,
You're like, hello,
I'm like,
good
hello,
morning.
how are you? Good morning.
We're gonna get
Whatever.
on."
And people are like, how are you so happy in the morning? It's because I finished the workout, my Energize is kicked in, and I've been up for 2.5 hours.
Right.
You do not see me usually talking until after I've done all those things.
Yes. Usually it's
Well, and
after your
because
workout you talk.
I am not a morning person.
Yeah.
I'm really not. Y'all, people think I'm the biggest morning person in the world. Ask my husband. Because I'm not.
Well, I don't like that's why I don't talk when I'm making my Energize. Like that's why I like and I'm just making it and I put music and I like I type about how my night went, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to talk after my workout because for me, like I get distracted, like you said, and then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't talk at all in my stories today. And like that's why I do it when I'm still in a room by myself and my daughter's taken care of by somebody else. And yeah, I'm trying today I feel like I was better, but then I looked back and I'm like, I don't know.
Just
Have you
do
ever,
it in
like,
the
just-
afternoon.
I just think you just need to smile when you talk. Like,
Yes.
You know.
smiling and like talking, then it like looks more like, but I'm serious when I see there's a couple I watch avidly, you guys, on here. All of you coaches. And it is very like, hello, I hope you're having a good day. Come join me for a body. Go. I'm working.
Like be like this on your stories.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, and that's the thing. Like when I'm talking to people in person, when I'm talking to anybody, like I just naturally am.
Yeah.
My face is just up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it took me a long time I feel like to start sounding natural, and I still sound fake sometimes, like when I'm on. Like I still sound fake sometimes, but don't make that face, Jerica. But when I used to sound so fake 100% of the time because I was like, hello, because I did nothing on social media before being a coach. So it gets more natural. But definitely don't do it in the morning.
I know, but no, I definitely need help with like real, like not how, but what to post for reels, and just getting over the
Okay.
not. I hate watching myself after I post things.
Did you not
So
see
I'm
my
like,
post
what I
today?
really look like?
Did you see what I posted today? I did not even know what I was talking about. And I was like straight camel toe the whole entire time. And I posted about that. I was like,
Well, yeah, you said it in your stories, and then I'm a creeper and like looked back and like I didn't even notice until you said it. And then I like went back and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess so.
but you know how many clickbacks I got from people who were like, oh, dang, she did have straight camel toe the whole entire time. I had so many
I was one
clickbacks
of them.
and so many comments. And like, that's where you're just gotta be real about like things and just, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how boring I sound. I promise you, I'm a good, nice person. Like, I promise you, I have life in me. And you just gotta sometimes say that. Like, this is how uncomfortable social media makes me feel. And so I sound like I don't love my job, but I really do love my job. Like, that's just
Yeah.
sometimes spit that in there because then people are like, oh, okay. Like people are like, because she recognizes like this is not her forte. This is not her things, right?
Yeah.
What do Jody and Courtney? What do you need?
I think the power hours are good for me. And Courtney, Chris, and I are working together to get me connected. So
Okay.
That's good.
Courtney Weaver.
I can't join any of the power hours. I can't do midday. I can only do like later in the evening. I usually do it when I put Rhett to bed. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that's when I usually do mine, but I kind of just do my own thing anyway, so.
Um, would you be open to doing the power hours on the days that I mentioned? Or do those not work for you?
7:30 is just a really hard time.
Well, I can do it later. I would prefer to do it after 8:30. For power hours in the evenings. I want my kids to be asleep. I want to be able to focus for an hour. So I can do it at 8:30.
Yeah, I mean, I just want my kids asleep is all. I can't do midday. I wish I could, but I can't.
I mean, like I said, I can meet you guys where you're at. I can do 8:30. I mean, Jody, that's late for you, but I can do 8:30. I prefer to do 8:30 anyway, because then my kids are asleep and then I can focus. That's what I normally do if I don't do it in the afternoon, is 8:30s or 9 when the kids are asleep.
Yeah, whatever anybody else needs, I can do whatever.
No, it's what you need. It's what you need. This is all about what you need. Okay. So one thing that I'm gonna kind of talk about too, I am going to get back into posting trackers. You want my help. You want me to serve you. You want to push. You want these goals. I can't do anything if I don't see what areas that I know you need to work on. Great. Power hours content. Awesome. Content's a little bit harder for me because I'm not a pro at it. I'm not the best at content. This is not my forte. That's why, like, Courtney Weaver is, honestly, we should really lean in on her and what she posts in that calendar, what she made and created and the time she took, because she is actually really good at content. So we need to lean in on her and ask her a lot of questions. I wouldn't ask her side questions, but I would ask them in the group message or text thread if you're needing help with content, so that she can help you guys navigate that. Again, Courtney, if you don't want to do that and that's putting too much pressure on you, great, say that. We'll figure it out. But I mean, you're the queen of that. But I cannot serve you and I cannot help you if I don't know where you're missing in power hours or where you're missing on your tracker. I don't care what tracker you use. You can use the one on your back office. You can use the one, that I've shared before. I don't care which tracker you use. But every day, and then write down your business hours. So if you can't do Monday through Friday, maybe your schedule is, like I said, my husband, soccer season is Tuesday, Wednesday, or it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So my schedule after this, that's why I moved some of my power hours to the afternoon, because on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, and Wednesday nights, soccer and Bible study, I can't do the evenings. I'm by myself. I could, but I'm gonna have to start putting 2 kids to bed by myself. And then he's gone mostly Saturdays and Sundays. So I am going, those are where my business hours are going to be. So you guys got to, if you have a Bible study on a Thursday, right? And you can't do it on Wednesday, your Thursday is your day off, right? Great. Post on your stories and don't invite or don't do business activities, but you guys have to decide what days work for you. Like, I know there's nurses on here, other nurses on here that work random schedules, right? You know your schedule. I don't. So your business days look different. So if you're like, hey, Monday through Friday is going to be my business hours, or I'm in a hardcore push, I'm going to do 6 days a week and have 1 day off. Drop that in there every week. So every week will start today, but your weeks do start on Thursday. So trackers launch on, like, for sure, end of the week trackers. But I think until we get consistent, you should drop one every day. That way I know, be like, hey, or don't forget to send your invites. Boom. Hey, Rachel, don't forget to connect with 15 new people this week. Like, if I know you're already inviting, then I can reach out to you and be like, or Courtney can reach out to Rachel and say, hey, don't forget to do your connections this week. Hey, I haven't made a post about my family this week. Okay, go post about your family. Don't post about body this week. Right? Something I was noticing last week that I was doing really well is I was posting 3 times a day and I was actually getting more views. Fun fact. You're on mute.
Three what a day?
I posted a post in the morning. I posted a reel at around 2 o'clock, and I posted a reel at around like 9 p.m. and I was getting like 4,000, 3,000, 16,000 views.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. I have to make reels for that.
Yes, but the cool thing is you can start scheduling your posts. So your post can be a very generic post, and you can schedule your posts on Instagram, which automatically go to your Facebook. Reels, I don't know if you can schedule reels yet. I'm not sure.
No, you can't. It doesn't automatically go to your Facebook.
You
What
know,
does
I hate
automatically go to
making
your Facebook?
reels.
Reels or both posts.
Reels.
Yeah.
Hate
So
them.
you just have to focus on 2 reels. I would start, if you're starting, I would start with 2, but I'm telling
A
you,
day?
2 a day. Yeah. A post.
Girl, I'm not doing
reel.
2 a month right now.
Are you in the push thread?
Yeah, but I'm just telling you that is, I will not be making 2 a day right now.
That's fine. You should be making 1 a day, but I'm just stating that I was noticing that as I'm posting 2 to 3 times a day, I'm getting more views and more value out of it. Because I'm not only hitting the people who are watching, I'm hitting people who are not, and I'm getting more followers through that. So, just note to self. But I am going to ask you guys to start dropping your tracker. But that also means when I say drop your tracker and I'm asking you to drop your tracker, please remind me to drop my tracker. Like, it is not just me saying, hey, drop your tracker. It's also you saying, hey, Jerica, where's your tracker at? Where are you at for the day? Like, when I'm asking you guys to do something, I want you to also hold me accountable and be like, biatch, you haven't dropped your tracker in 2 days. Where your tracker at? Okay. I need as much accountability as you have. Okay. So that's how I want to serve you. And again, if you're not in a season of push, right? You're not in a season of growing. I'm 100% okay with that. But then it helps me know how to serve you. Then my conversation is, hey, I know you're not really inviting to this business. I've been watching your stories. Make sure you have a poll on if you're going to talk about body on your stories. That way, if people do want to say yes, you're giving them an opportunity, because messaging you in a DM is harder, right? Like, I can serve you in that way if you're not in push mode. Okay. I'm going to go to Road to Elite qualifications and kind of tell you guys where you are all at, because that's how I'm tracking Emerald and Diamond. And then I've got one more thing I want to mention as well. Okay. And this is more for people in the push text thread that messaged me back. I need to get back to so many messages. So many messages. So again, this goes back to every week, send me a follow-up on how I can help you, right? I don't know how to help you. I need you guys to reach out to me too. Otherwise, I get to this overwhelm where I don't know. I keep asking you, hey, are you okay? How are you serving? And I'm obviously, those are not the questions that are working, right? So every week, send me a follow-up of how you can, how I can help serve you and your coaches and push you to the next level each week. Each week is just like, hey, this is what I struggled with last week. This is what I'm focusing on the next week. Okay. Maybe it's like, hey, I made 3 posts this week. My goal is to make 5. Hey, I made 2 reels this week. This goal is to post 3 and then have a poll on every story that I talk about body or coaching. This is for the push thread. This week, your goal by Sunday is hit Emerald. Okay. Help and serve 2 people. If you're not at Emerald, and I know 2 of you are awash at this current time, but people are going to watch the recording. If you're not at Emerald, then what can we do to serve and get you to Emerald by the end of the week, by Sunday? Okay. What does that look like? And then actually I would say try to do it by Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we can reevaluate till the next Thursday to get you to Emerald. Okay. The following week, if you haven't hit Emerald, or hey, I hit Emerald, and we get to shout it out. Hey, I got my Emerald back. Hey, whatever that is, your goal the next week is to get Emerald +2. We're going to take getting to Diamond slowly, but at a rapid pace per week. Reason why I'm saying that is because if you invite 2 people per week and you help 2 people per week, that means their annual cycle and volume is going to be every single week. That means you're going to be making money every single week. that automatically is roughly going to be around $350 in a 4 weeks time. And that's not considering the volume and the team bonuses. Yes, ma'am. Whoa, whoa, you look so good. So beautiful. Are you gonna go show daddy? Okay. I want to be able to announce you guys every Thursday. So like the wins that you've done, if you've helped one person, if you've helped Emerald, this is not for just the push thread, but if you've helped serve somebody in some way, I don't care if it's the $35. I don't care if it's a total solution pack. I don't care if you gave somebody a free recipe. I want to celebrate you guys. So I want to celebrate all your wins every Thursday, whatever that looks like for you, right? I want to start shouting you guys out because you guys deserve the biggest shout out because you guys are putting in the most effort. But that's how I want to help and serve you. Okay. All right. I will start with myself and I will work my way down. So I am obviously, guys, do you have any questions about that? What I just said about the tracker, how to serve you, how to push you? Have any statements on that? Do you want more from me? Do you want less from me?
I will always need you to remind me to make reels
Okay.
/ send me ideas.
Okay. I can
just
do that.
don't know. I just like, I literally have nothing.
You have a postpartum journey, and this is one of your hardest journeys yet. So you do have a postpartum journey.
Yeah, I have a story, but I don't have like, oh, I'm gonna make a reel about this.
Hey,
It's not
this is
the way
what you're
my
gonna do.
brain works.
We're gonna do this. Hey, I've been struggling with postpartum so much. I sat in my closet and ate some cheesecake. But today I'm making better habits. These are the 3 habits that I'm doing better to get through my postpartum. 1, that's funny. 2, it's real life. And 3, you're gonna say these are the 3 things that I'm doing. Oh my gosh, with 4 kids and me nursing, this is what I drink every day to stay alive. Water, go-go juice, purple, wonderful drink.
Yes.
Okay, collagen, right? Like those are the 3 things that keep me alive, and post that every day. These are the 4 things I drink every day to stay alive with 4 kids. As a nursing, as a 4-month postpartum mama, every day. Boom, 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 boom. Especially if we're doing shakes. Can you imagine what your content's gonna be? And you can say that doesn't affect my milk. These are the 4 things that I drink as a 4-month postpartum mama every single day that does not affect my milk. Also to help me stay alive. Those 4 things.
Yeah.
Right? Because you do drink those things. And that would help serve a mom to know that they could have those things and not affect their milk supply.
Yeah. I'm really good about like stories.
That's what I would post. That's how I would start it.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling with postpartum, and I'm doing a program that I absolutely hate because it's all about mindset and my mind's not right. But this is why I did it.
Okay.
There you go. And I would just repeat it over and over again. And then the third thing I would share is this is life with 4 boys. And walk up to your wonderful room of crazy Legos that's stressing me the F out. And watch how you like clean it. You know how many people would follow those reels of you doing hyperlapse of you cleaning that room? I think we talked about this last call, the organizational reels that I watch that I would never do, but I watch because they're so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your house would be that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the things. That's what I would post. How to keep track of 4 boys. One's missing. I don't know.
I was like, the key is you don't, because 90% of the time one of them is missing and I don't know where they are.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. Those are write those down, and I would just repeat them all the time. Because then you can help serve the postpartum mama in the workouts and nutrition, and then you can show life of 4 boys.
But I guess where I struggle with is like, how do I pick like sound bites and stuff like that like goes with it? Because my brain just doesn't, it's not creative in that way. Like I don't hear like a trending sound and then think, ooh, that goes with this. my brain doesn't work that way.
Courtney's down here on my page right here. I don't know how. She's right here for you. I like that is hard for me. I struggle with that because I try not to do many like the words ones I do like at work. Those are the words ones I do. But everything else is just music for me. Like it's
Right.
just music and just words because that's all I'm not creative in that way. And it works. I get
Yeah.
views, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just trending sounds that have no words.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you're addressing your boys on your reels, those are where the words that you need to find. When you're talking to your third child, or like your reel should be all about Rory. Like, no joke. When you I have 4 boys, and then there's one that will not leave me the heck alone when I need alone time. His name is Rory. And you should do a soundbite of every time I call you. And he's like, Mommy, can you make Legos? Mommy, can you?
But mommy, I made a new Lego and it's going to, let me tell you, and he held my face, blow your mind. And I was like, okay.
Okay. So that's what I would do, but I'll help you like on some of that. If there's a sound bite that you like, just send it to us and be like, how would you guys do this with drop that in our text thread. This is a sound bite I want to use, you guys. How would you use that as a postpartum mama? Like, use our text thread. Somebody's going to have an idea that you might like.
Currently, Rory is out there bawling his eyes out. I can hear him.
See, told him. I called that.
There's 3 doors between us. 3 doors. And I can hear him bawling his eyes out there. Guaranteed he wants to eat. And it's bedtime. Every night.
Okay. So I'm going to go over Road to Elite where you're at. And you guys can ask me what questions does that mean for you. Okay. So currently I'm pushing for team leader, which means I need to be a diamond coach, which means I need 4 on each leg, 2, 1 coach on the left, 1 coach on the right that's at emerald. Okay. 2 business starters, which means that I'm at 3 business starters, but it means that I've helped somebody hit emerald, held for 6 weeks. I've helped somebody earn the first Success Club points. I've helped somebody reach a leadership point, which means they've either sold $500 worth of for 500 PV, or they've helped another coach help somebody. And then my week leg volume, or their weekly volume has been 215 combined in 5 weeks.
What are you doing?
Hi, buddy. So right now I'm pushing for, I've held diamond. I have 2 business starters. I'm actually at 3. And then I'm pushing for leadership points.
I don't fight crime. I fight sleep.
I think about it. So then I'm pushing for 30 leadership points. I'm currently at 28, so I'm almost there. The issue is my volume. So I need to help serve more people. That's the goal. The goal is to hit a stupid amount of Success Club in the next 2 weeks, this week, and then the next 2 to follow. So that I can get my volume up. Okay. Because I have to have 2,000 on my weak leg, and right now I'm combined of 1,000. So I'm gonna, in the next 3 weeks, I really need to push to get 1,000 more volume. And so I'm gonna hopefully use the shake, because shake would be 140 or 90 depending upon HD order, and then total solution pack too. So that is my goal. Okay, that's where I'm at. Let's see who is on here that I can see. Courtney, I know she's gonna watch the recording. It's gonna load. Okay, so she is pushing for team builder, Courtney Chris. She currently has 5 total leadership points, which she's pushing for 15. That she just needs a business starter, which she needs to help Jody or her second second account to emerald, and then hit all the things, and then have weekly volume of 750, which I think she's had before. The issue is, or she hasn't had before, but she's been pretty close. Let's go to Courtney Weaver, because I know you're on here. So you have 1 leadership point. One leadership point. We've got to get you to hold emerald for 6 weeks. Success Club one time, so helping 3 people in a month, and then getting your volume to 250. So that is our goal. Okay. Let's see. I feel like Danielle's on here, so she wouldn't be afraid of me sharing this. Let's see. She is pushing for team builder. She currently has 10 leadership points, which means she's only 5 leadership points away from hitting that. The goal is that she needs 1 new business starter. So she needs somebody to hold Emerald, get 1 leadership point, and then she's got to hit the volume, the 750 volume. So that's her goal. Jody, I can't see yours because you're not my direct downline. But I don't think you have a leadership point yet. So, let's see. So that's kind of where everybody else is at. Courtney Beasley, you would have to look at Bo's account to really know where that is. And I know that means nothing to some of you guys, but if you're wanting to know where you guys are at, you can go to Road to Elite qualifications and see what it is. We kind of wrote these and we mapped these out. I dropped this map in there. This is something, you guys, I'm going to add to the list. You should be dropping this on every Thursday, once a week. You should be dropping this, seeing how close you are, who's on your left leg, who's on your right leg. Do you guys know where that Road to Elite map is? You can either do the really fun ones that I sent in the text thread that Micah provided, or you can go to your partner app. You guys, I lived there. I need to live there more. I was in there all the time. But let's see. That's okay. Drop this. So basically, I'm going to share my screen with y'all. So basically, you should be filling out these every week. You see that? You should be filling out and completing this every week. Who's on your left? Who's on your right? How many weeks have you held? Start here. Have you hit Success Club? Where are you at with that? Write down how many points you were. Okay. How are you adding a leadership point? What's your volume map? Once you've checked all those boxes, then you've hit business starter. Okay. So this is what I want from everybody on Thursday. Again, I understand that there's 2 of you on here that are not at the ability to be able to do that. But you can also use this map to put out people who are going to jump on board with you guys in August. So that would be able to help you map that. Do you guys have any questions before we get off and before we end up with prayer? Was tonight helpful? Was it encouraging? I'm not a motivational talker. I'm not going to always be like, let's go, let's rally. I'm such a doer. That is not, that's not just me. I want to sit down. I want to work. I want to know how to do the job. I want to know how to do the business, and I want to help serve you. And if you don't know how to do things, that's where these calls can be useful for you. If you're struggling at something, I know that somebody's stronger at these than me too. Again, Courtney Weaver is huge on posts. The number 1 person who's really, really good at invites is Danielle. Danielle has no head. Declan, out of baby brother's room. Go downstairs. Pray. This is what I have to and not for. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. We're done. Again, snipped in December. We done. Okay. This is gonna be on the recording. All right. But I just want to make sure that I help serve you guys. And I do the things, but I cannot serve you if you're not pushing, and I don't know where to meet you if you don't tell me where to meet you. So with that being said, if there's anything that you need continuous help on, drop it in the chat. let me know. And this is about you. Like, I want you guys to be selfish with your time. I want you guys to be selfish with your business. I want you to be selfish on how you run it and what makes sense for you. If how I'm doing it doesn't make sense for you, you've got to tell me. You being silent doesn't help me because then I'm questioning everything and then I'm
Mhm.
making it personal when I know it's not.
Yeah.
And maybe it is personal. I don't know. But if you guys do not communicate, I don't know how to help and serve you. And I'm very blunt and I'm very direct and I hold my tongue a lot because I don't want to scare you away because I love every single one of you. Okay. But I can't serve you if I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, all
I just
right.
have to make reels and post content.
I just got to invite and continue to be consistent with posting content because when I post content, I get the views. Ooh.
See, I do great at posting stories and I feel like I'm great at inviting, but I don't post shit. Like I don't make posts and I don't make reels.
Well, we going to change that starting tomorrow. You get one day off. That's today.
That was today. Today was
That was today.
oh
tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, good.
No days off tomorrow. Okay. Monday through Friday. Okay. Smile, say cheese. Warnings profile already says cheese. But let me end it with prayer. As you guys know, I love running Ominous